Hey everybody, today's video is going to be about what I did during the week, the software that I'm using, learning to use, any new skills that I learned this week, how many companies I actually contacted, how many companies responded, a new Facebook ad that I created this week and what its results are and what they're not, how much I spent on it. And that way it gives you a good idea of how much little work you can put into or how much work you need to put into the difference and what I need to do going forward. So, hope y'all enjoy this video. Hit the like button and subscribe button for me. That way you can continue to follow my journey and we'll go from there. Alright. Like I said, this week I have... Sorry, I've had troubles. Yep, so this week I learned some new software, started using new software, learning how to use it, getting used to it. Most of it is free because, you know, starting a new business, you're not making any money, so you need to use free software. Don't use your savings on paid software you don't need, because if you don't have customers, there's no reason for you to have it. It's my personal opinion, take it or leave it. Every day I do online training. I like to learn new skills. I like to check other companies, other websites that do the same exact training. I like to see how everybody does it to get the different points of view. I mean, someone else may have a better idea of doing the same task, make it easier, could be smarter, could sell better, you know, so I always like to keep my eyes open for something like that. Then the next thing would be how many companies I've contacted this week. I will be brutally honest. Today was the most. Earlier in the week I didn't do much towards that. I was telling myself that I needed to do a little more before I started contacting anybody, but I disagree with that. I shouldn't have waited. This is going to take that much longer to get my first customer. I'm going to let you know how many have actually responded, and my Facebook ad creation and the results and the cost of it. One of the software that I started using yesterday for my screen capture, I didn't get good at it enough, so you're not going to see the actual ad that I created, but I will tell you about it. Alright, so the software that I mainly use, obviously Microsoft Office is my go-to. There are free services like Google, Google Sheets, Google Docs. I like Google, but I prefer Microsoft. It's more in depth. You can do more with Microsoft, so that's why I use it. Office, Excel, Word, PowerPoint. For me to keep track of what I'm talking about in my video, I'm using PowerPoint on my iPad. I have a terrible memory, and one of the funniest things I ever heard from a salesman that we used to have at my family's company was CRS. Do you know what that is? Can you guess what that is? Well, it means can't remember shit. And I have a serious case of CRS, so I have to have something to go off of for these videos. I apologize. I know a lot of people just go at the hip with this kind of stuff, but I gotta have structure. So yeah. GoDaddy is the next set of software. I created my website, got my domain, do my email through that, I have my blog on there. So the first step would be to obviously figure out what your domain is going to be. Before I got my domain, I had to look up online just to make sure that nobody had it. Obviously, there is a .com that I was not able to get because someone in Australia had the same business name. They are no longer in business as far as I can tell, and it looks like their web address got hijacked. So one day, if I feel like it, I will pay GoDaddy to try to get it back. I think it's $70 on their website. If the web address isn't available, you can pay $70 to get them to contact the owner of that address to see if they're willing to sell it. So I would assume if it's hijacked, they would just take it back, charge me just $70, and then I could buy the domain. I haven't got a customer yet, not making any money, don't want to spend the extra $70. So, yeah. Canvas. That is another piece of software that, I got the free trial for the premium version. I'm not going to renew or pay for the premium. I think the free version is good enough for what I use it for, because I use Adobe Cloud software, so if I can't do it quickly with Illustrator or something like that, because I am still learning, I do it through Canvas, and I mean, it's easy. So, if you don't know what Canvas is, basically you can create a logo on there, you can create a PowerPoint presentation, all of your sorry, somebody was driving our parking lot. Logo, PowerPoint, graphics, your Facebook header, your LinkedIn header, your Twitter profile. I mean, everything you can think of, you can create. You can create postcards. I mean, anything you want, you could find a way to do it. Even if that option isn't available, you could still create it in Canvas to utilize that brand that you want to create. I like it because they give you the pre-sized blueprint of, let's say, a Facebook post. So whatever you create will be the correct size for Facebook or LinkedIn or whatever program you're using. So going from Canvas, I do Adobe Cloud. I have had a subscription to Adobe Cloud for probably the past 4 years. I do not know everything about it. I enjoy using it. I used it mainly for InDesign to do my resumes through the years. I find it much easier to use that than any other program, just because you can basically create it however you want. Since then, I've started using Illustrator. I am not good at it yet, but I enjoy using it. Once I get the file correctly, and if you do a PNG, you can put that file over anything else, and it's just that. It's whenever you see a graphic where something is superimposed on it, probably Illustrator was used. I don't know that for certain, but probably. Photoshop obviously would be the next one. For the thumbnail in this video, I have not fully learned Premiere Pro yet, so I take a screenshot of a scene in the video, and I use Photoshop to create the thumbnail. It's not the best method. I know you can do it through Premiere. I am taking a course on one of the sites I'll tell you about in a minute to learn that better. And then Premiere Pro, that is how you can edit these videos. There are other pieces of software out there that I've read about. They are supposedly easier, cheaper, but I like Adobe, and I'd like to stick with the entire suite of software. That way everything becomes a little more seamless for me. Let's see, leading into that is training. So obviously free training is YouTube. You can find anything and everything you want on YouTube. But I am a old school kind of guy with new school. I like taking courses. I like to learn new things, and I like to have structure with it. There's nothing wrong with YouTube. A lot of stuff that I've learned has been on YouTube. I plan on trying to teach myself on YouTube, so don't knock it until you try it. But Udemy is one of the companies that I like to use a lot. I've spent probably $300-400 on there already just on courses. Learning about social media marketing. That's how I'm going to learn about Adobe Premiere. Everything's on there. Even if you want to learn how to fly a drone, they have courses on there, and how to get FAA certified, which I'm also going to be doing, so I can do drone footage for my videos. Technically speaking, you don't need to be certified to do that, but if I ever decide I wanted to sell any of that footage, you have to be FAA certified, or you can get in a lot of trouble. LinkedIn Learning is another software that I like to use. I have LinkedIn Premium. That's $32 a month, but it allows me to contact pretty much anybody that I'm connected with, and also the second tier people's for free. Third tier, I think I get 15 in-mail messages per month, but why not just connect with them? Most people will connect with me. I have over 4,000 contacts, almost 5,000. You connect with them, they normally will accept, and then you can start messaging them. Don't spam them, but that is my primary form of trying to contact people to do business with them, and we'll get on that later. StackSkills, that was the first thing I ever started using for online learning. I saw that through PC World magazine online, and it's good, but they're all the courses are basically the same. LinkedIn has more of a more structure that I prefer, but the courses are super longer. Udemy is like a happy medium, I think, with that. So Udemy I prefer. And back to Udemy, there are some free courses. They're not that great, so you need to pay for it. But if you see something that's $130, don't buy it. Sign up, and probably 3 days later they'll come out with a 3-day sale. That $130 course turned into $11.99. Do not spend $130 on a course. Wait till the discounts happen. Promise me, don't do that. So at LinkedIn, all the courses are included in premium for $32 a month. Once you stop using premium, then your courses go away. StackSkills, I think it was $70 for a lifetime membership. So yeah. Okay, so going from online learning, I ventured into books. I love to read. More into science fiction, fantasy novels. I plan on writing one day. But as of right now, I try to do daily reading in the mornings or in the afternoons and at night. It's pretty much I read whenever I'm bored. So there are 6 books that I'm currently reading, and some of these guys you should have heard of, if not all of them. The first book is the One-Page Marketing Plan by Alan Dibb. I have not started that one yet, but it does look, a one-page marketing plan. So pretty much you nip it in the butt in one page. Shouldn't be much to it, but that's that one. You see how much I've looked at it. YouTube Secrets by Sean Cannell and Benji Travis. Most of you should have heard of Sean Cannell. I like his content on YouTube, so I wanted to read his book. Profit First by Michalowicz. Hope I got his name right. That I got from another YouTuber that promoted his book, and I cannot remember his name for the life of me. I follow him. He's a lawyer. Very good page. I'm going to have that down in the link in the description. And then Sell Like Crazy by Sabri Subi. I hope I pronounced his name right. He's super, successful. So I definitely want to finish his book. He's got really good ideas, and a lot of people are promoting that they make their entire money off of YouTube. That's what people do. They're influencers, and I don't even know if he does actual work anymore besides his YouTube promotions. I could be wrong, but I guess he's got people that do that for him. And then Jordan Platten's book, The 15-Minute Agency, is the other book that I finished the other day. It's a short book, but it is to the point, and he goes through how to prospect and how to set up for your meeting, what questions to ask during your meeting, the discovery phase, presentation phase, and then the closing. It's pretty good. I haven't been able to use it yet, because I haven't got my first meeting yet, but hopefully, cross my fingers, next week I might get a meeting. I don't know. But very good book. You can order through his website. It's a free book. All you have to do is pay $10 shipping. He also has his Affluent Academy online. It's looks like it's pretty damn good. It's $1,000. Don't have that right now to do that, but once I get going, I may end up taking it because it looks really great and he promises, results. So you can promise results, then I'm probably going to do it. And last but not least, my favorite person on YouTube right now, and has been for the past few years, is Gary Vaynerchuk. If you've never watched Gary V, stop what you're doing, turn my video off, and watch him. You will learn something. You will gain confidence in what you want to do. You will learn things that you didn't know you wanted to learn. He just gives you that confidence, and that doesn't give a shit attitude that I really want to implement in my business, because I don't give a shit what people think. Positive results from people's views was great, but negative, hey, that's great too. I look at as that is attention, positive or negative. People are watching, so that's important. But his book is Crushing It, and basically, he gathered a bunch of business owners and YouTubers, all sorts of stuff, and they just go over how they started, what was hard, what would they do different. It's just really good stuff, and you should definitely look into it. His first book was Crush It. That was over 10 years ago, and I haven't read that one yet, but I probably will, because his content's just great. If you don't follow him now, you should. So let's see. So I wanted to show the Facebook advertisement that I made. That way you can see how I did it, what it looks like, how well it's doing. But the screen recording software that I downloaded was Labs OBS. It looks like it's more of a gaming recorder, but you can still do it for what I want to do. And it wasn't working on my desktop. It wasn't viewing the actual screen, so I downloaded it on my laptop last night, and that worked. But I did not have enough time today to do that, because I was prospecting today. But next week's video, I definitely plan on going in depth with how I created my Facebook ad, the results, because the results aren't up yet. I did a 7-day ad, and just trying to get people's information and inputting into a little form. It's been 4 days. I've had one person contact me, but that's it. There's been a few thousand impressions, but impressions are great, but unless they click it, it sucks. But I've been doing, I think it's $10 a day, just a $70 budget. Once again, don't have any money right now for it, so I'm just trying to see how well it works for my business. I honestly think it probably doesn't work very well for what I do, for what we do, but that is just an opinion at the moment. I also join a couple of affiliate programs because, like everybody else, I want to make money wherever I can make it. And on my blog and also on my YouTube channel, I definitely plan on putting affiliate links in the description. When I post this video, there will be no affiliate links except for the books from Amazon. But eventually there will be a GoDaddy link for the website that I use, because hey, GoDaddy isn't the premier website company. They are the premier domain company, but their website is very easy to make. If you don't know how to do WordPress, or if you're not wanting to do Wix or anybody like that, their website's super easy to work. I paid for a year. I think it was $120 for the website, the best one you can get, and it's super simple. Go to my website. You can see it looks good. They have good stock photos, good stock videos. Yeah, why not? But other than that, let's see. So next week I will go over the Facebook ads. I will let you know how well the advert did. Advert stands for advertising, if you didn't know that, or advertisements on there. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Hit that like button and subscribe. I forgot something. So I contacted, I'd say, close to 50 people, not today, but through the course of the week. Majority of them were today. I spoke with only 3. That's how many people responded. And have yet to get anything from it, but they're not negative responses. So next week on the next video, I definitely plan on telling you that more responded, hopefully. I want my response rate to be fairly higher than normal. That would be nice. I will also probably cold call people physically next week, just to visit them. I find, I came from oilfield sales, and putting yourself physically in front of them, I feel, not necessarily forces them to use you, but you can get your point across a lot better. They can see how genuine you are and how much you do want to improve their business. I mean, we are all in the business to make money. My business is made for other people to make money, and the positive side to that is I make money on top of that. So I hope that works. We will see. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.